What not to fix when selling your house? There's a saying that you need to spend money in order to earn money. But did you know that there are some renovations that will not fetch you a good profit? In this video, we'll talk about what not to fix when selling your house right after this. Hey everyone, Lei here, your real estate go-to resource in the Greater Toronto area, where we help your real estate dreams come home. When selling a house, there are preparations that you need to do to make your house attractive to the buying public. These are mostly aesthetics and should not cost you a fortune. A good rule of thumb for home improvement is that if you had to spend $2,500 for home improvements, it should fetch you about $10,000 to justify the improvement. So that's about 400% markup. I think 300% markup is also a good number. If you need to do a major renovation that will cost you about $25,000 to get it ready for the market, then I think it is better for you to reduce your price and save yourself the inconvenience and headache of a renovate if you might not be able to recoup it in the end. Stick around up to the end and I'll show you what home improvements are buyers looking for and are willing to pay for premium to get them. Let's get started. Number 1, new plumbing or AC system. While buyers would like to see new home systems, reality is buyers can't justify things that they cannot see. So if your plumbing and your HVAC is working, don't fix it unless it is not too cold or it will be a safety concern. Same thing goes with the windows. I haven't seen a buyer that is so excited because they are buying a house with new windows. Only replace if the functionality is compromised. Another no-no that I've been seeing recently is replacing an HVAC or an AC system by lease-to-own financing. The last thing that a buyer wants to have is an extra monthly carrying cost of about $50 to $100 that feels like they are paying a condo fee. Transferring that burden to a buyer at closing will not cut it. Number 2, new bathrooms. While new bathrooms will sell your house, adding them just at the time of selling will not recoup the full amount. Try to update it instead by adding a fresh coat of paint, accessories, bright lights, or upgrading the fixtures. If the cabinet is dated, replace your counter and the sink and keep the cabinets. You will be surprised at what a fresh coat of paint will do. Unless you have the stylish pink bathrooms with matching pink toilets or blue, or you have a moldy leaky tub, fight the urge. Number 3, elaborate landscaping. I once bought this cute old house with a very elegant landscape yard with 4-season parquet with beautiful, colorful, flowering dwarf trees surrounding an in-ground pool. My excitement lasted for a year and a half. I loved it, but I had to sell it because there's so much maintenance I can't cope up. Not everybody has a green thumb, you know. Even myself. A simple landscape, just a freshly mowed lawn with little flowering plants, or even potted plants that you just put along the entrance of your house will go a long way. And the good thing about that is when you move, you can bring your potted plants with you. Number 4, high-end kitchen upgrades. While kitchen sells the house, you don't need to break the bank to upgrade it. Yes, you can remove the non-bearing wall that blocks the kitchen and put an island to open up the space, and you can put a nice backsplash too. But you don't have to get the designer tiles and German-engineered sink, and high-end designer series smudge-proof stainless appliance to do this. Unless you're selling a luxury home, which is totally a different story. Now on to upgrades that bring the bidding war to the table. Number 1, new coat of paints. Believe it or not, a new coat of paint makes a home feel new again. Choose neutral palette that appeals to the accessories, and decor of the home. Soft gray or greige and whites or off-whites are still on the running. Stay away from neon bright or dark bold colors. This is not the time to bring your personality into the equation. You need to prep the walls before painting because sloppy paint will bring down the price of your home as well. Number 2, buyers love to see space or the idea of it. So open concept is still in this market. So the other way to do that, if you don't have a space to open, is to declutter your house. The more trinkets that are in there, the more cluttered it will look, the smaller the house will feel. They also like to see storage. Opening up a non-bearing wall is easy, but in doing so, you might have to upgrade your flooring as well because it will be damaged in the process. So unless that's in the budget, then skip this step. Decluttering the house is the key. In selling, less is more. Number 3, flooring. Buyers prefer hardwood over every other types of flooring, but laminate is okay too compared to carpet or vinyl. If you're on a budget but would like to see a hardwood looking floor, go in between. A bamboo or engineered flooring is cheaper and it looks really nice and easy to maintain. Do your buyers a favor, do not put hardwood in the kitchen area no matter how good it looks. It's not functional. Take it from my personal experience. Number 4, counters. Quartz and granite are preferred over Korean or laminate. But if you're in a budget, use a granite looking laminate. Can't afford a brand new cabinet? Clean and paint the cover doors. And number 5, lighting. A lot of sellers are missing this. Buyers love tons of light. This is where you can splurge on a nice looking light fixtures or pot lights. You don't need to go crazy with putting pot lights everywhere. Living room and kitchen should do the trick. Number 6, bathroom and kitchen fixtures. This is where you can splurge and not blow up your budget. This serves as the jewel of the house. You can buy contractors 20-pack of door handles or pulls and change the look of your kitchen entirely. And number 7, curb appeal. It takes 15 seconds for buyer to have an emotional attachment to your house. Make sure that every second counts for the moment he sets his or her foot there. If you want more tips, check out my other videos about new trends buyers are looking for when buying a home. To summarize, when buyers put an offer, they look for what's the asking price and the neighborhood sales. So making expensive upgrades will not get you more dollars on your pocket. However, paint, space, storage, flooring, lighting, fixtures, and curb appeal, if you've checked most of that, you're on your way to a good selling experience. If you or someone you know is looking to sell your home in the Greater Toronto Area, give us a call, text, or email us, whatever works for you, and we'll make your moving experience a breeze. My name is Lei Villar-Cisneros, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now. Don't forget to share.